EFAP is a podcast with three hosts who enjoy pissing off people who try to claim their subjective opinions are in fact objective. These lovely cunts are Mauler, Rags and Rage, who have different opinions on movies, books, games and politics. And though they might not agree on everything, God help you if you disrespect the greatest fucking trilogy of all time.
Oh, it looks like, who the fuck are you?
Who are you, Fishman?
What a crap airlock!
Jumps
back out of the airlock.
Right now you're probably wondering just who the fuck are these gas mask wearing, furry icon having, book loving nerds anyway? Well, they're three guys with Rage and Rags being from Burgerland and Mauler being from England but not really, who really like movies and such other good shit, but really hate the bad shit like abortions, cancer and rabies.
So, here's the thing. I fucking hate Trump. He embarrasses me every day. He makes us all look like backwards idiots, and frankly, the fact that he got elected means that we probably are all backwards idiots. He's ruining people's lives. He's making horrible racist decisions, which are probably going to have long-lasting repercussions long after he's out of office.
Now, these three musketeers may have their own little slice of cake on the internet, but oh no, they are not in an echo chamber. Rather than lying and deceiving their audiences with false promises, bullshit arguments, and lies, these guys will prove themselves right in real time in front of a
live studio audience.
They will actually bring in others with differing opinions and points of view when they can, and will sometimes bring the people who hate and lie about them onto the show, with usually devastating effects for their guests. And even if someone manages not to blow their brains out over losing the 3 to 5 different angles depending on who's on at the time, it's hard as fuck to make a response to them due to their podcast sometimes being 12 hours long, and even if you manage to watch through it all, you would then need to perform a response video so perfect it would fight against the argument styles of a logical scalpel, a joking trickster, and an emotional avalanche. And since handling one is hard enough, trying to handle all three is nigh impossible without strapping a bomb to your chest and going in with nothing to lose. But that's just the hosts. I haven't even gotten to the regulars yet, with many familiar faces such as the Leprechaun Plague Doctor, Arthur Fleck, Karen Took All the Kids, Logan the Nightly Bogan, Cancer Patient number 77, Mein Führer, I don't know what to make a joke about here, and the one that looks like they belong in a vegan restaurant, and so much more. But they're not a bunch of bullies who will go after anyone who disagrees with them. Hell, they disagree with each other all the goddamn time, and the majority of their guests have vastly different viewpoints to the round. But there's one thing they will never stand for.
There's so much more at stake. Frustratingly isn't even supported by the text of the plot. In fact, if Joker does have a coherent thematic or moral arc to call its own, it doesn't, but if it did, it would boil down to Fleck's journey of self-actualization through realizing that while society can be tough, the real cause of all of your problems is probably a woman. But...
What? Wait, let him finish.
How come...
What? Let him finish, Rags. Let him finish.
This is going to build up to something incredible.
All right.
I can feel it.
I'm doing this for you.
They will tear you several new arseholes if you dare to try to take a beloved property and then proceed to slip your own political views into that property. And they will do the same if someone tries to claim that a movie, book, or game are alt-left or alt-right just because one idea they disagree with was shown in a good light in that property. Just like me, they will never stand for bullshit arguments, hypocrisy, and lies. A good example is when Rage points out how the majority of the left hate the best movie of 2019 for its themes, but defend the worst movie of 2017 for its themes. Oh, speaking of Rage, did you know he used to have a YouTube channel with over 100,000 subs, but deleted it due to some fucked up shit in his life which only the worst of my enemies should ever go through? Well anyway, go subscribe to his new channel, of Writing and Rage, and with his wish to become a full-time author, I'd advise you to go buy his book, Iridescent. I'm planning on reviewing his work since no one else has done so before, and I plan to knock that cash cow before it gets sent off to the slaughterhouse of YouTubers. However I would if I could find the fucking thing.
Get on with it! Yes, get on with it!
Fine. So anyway, go subscribe to him. Yeah, no one's here. Well, fuck. Have I ever said I don't know how to end a video?